Over the last month or so, the WordNerds have spent a lot of time talking about NaNoWriMo, but hey, what's one more video? Okay, it's probably going to be a lot more than just one more video. Hey WordNerds, happy Monday. We are now a little over a week away from the beginning of November and NaNoWriMo. I know the WordNerds have spent a lot of time talking about it in the last little while, but I just wanted to share with you guys some of my top tips for success in NaNoWriMo. I have done Nano for a long time now. I think I started in 2006, so it's been a while and I've learned a lot along the way. As with all writing advice, of course, take what works for you and leave what doesn't, but this is what has worked for me over the last few years, the things that kind of keep me going, keep me motivated to succeed, and just hopefully get me through the month. Tip number 1 is to prepare. The years where I am most likely to just give up and fail early on are the years where I have not done anything in terms of prep work or outlining for my novel. Some years I barely even have an idea of what novel I'm going to be working on. So the more work you do in October and the months leading up to November, the better off you're going to be. Whether that means plotting and outlining or just kind of having a general idea of what your story is going to be, great. So for me this year, I already have a plot point written out for every single day of November. So basically at least one thing I want to write every day from the 1st to the 30th, and I'm pretty excited about all of them. The WordNerds have spent a lot of time talking about how you don't need to succeed at NaNoWriMo, how it's totally okay if you don't hit 50,000 words, and that is all true. But for my tip number 2 today, I want you to stop thinking about all of that completely. Stop setting yourself up to fail and making excuses for why it's not going to work before you've even begun. Try to figure out your best strategy for success now, whether that is doing a lot of the work up front on the days where you're less busy, or splitting it out to a more easy, manageable word count for every day. Whatever works for you, try to figure out a plan and start picturing yourself crossing that finish line and actually completing NaNoWriMo, because why not? If it doesn't work out, that's totally okay. But I'm here to tell you today that you can do this and it is possible. Set yourself up for success, start thinking about succeeding, and you are going to increase your chances of doing that. If you're already telling yourself that, oh, it's okay if I don't make it, which again, it is, you're going to decrease your chances of actually getting to 50,000 words because you told yourself in the beginning that you weren't going to do it. Tip number 3 is to get excited. I know we spend a lot of time talking about preparation and how much work it's going to be and how to push yourself through November, but we're all doing this because we love writing and it's supposed to be fun. So whether you need to go out to different events in your city to kind of connect with other writers and get pumped about November, do that. If you want to spend a lot of time talking on the forums and on Twitter with all of the other writers who are excited about November, do that. But get excited because this is supposed to be fun. It's an awesome time of year. And then when November 1st rolls around, you are pumped and ready to go. You can start writing right away and kind of get that momentum up and enjoy all of NaNoWriMo. And tip number 4 is to write every day. Obviously, this is a core tenet of NaNoWriMo, but even if you know you're not going to be able to hit 1,600 words for the day, still try to write something. Put aside 10 minutes if you can and just get something done, because it's going to make getting caught up again that much less daunting if you've already done a little bit every single day. Of course, this also helps to build a strong writing habit, which is going to serve you in November and beyond. And finally, tip number 5 is to keep going right up until November 30th. Even if things get disastrous right from the get-go and you want to give up after the first week or the second week or the third week, keep going. Even if you're just writing a little bit every day or once a week, do something. See it through to the end, because you're going to learn a lot more and write a lot more if you at least keep trying rather than giving up completely. The most important thing to take away from all of this is that NaNoWriMo is awesome. It's a lot of fun. It is my favorite time of year for writing stuff and learning about writing, so enjoy it. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot more tips for you guys right up until the beginning of December because I obsess about NaNoWriMo because I love it that much. So get to work on preparing your novel. I believe in you. You really can do this. I'm going to be here to cheer you guys on the whole way, and we'll be writing my own novel and going insane right along with you guys. That's it for today, but don't forget to join us on Sunday for our next live chat, which is our book club. We are reading History Is All You Left Me, and I'm super excited about this one. Hopefully we will see you guys there. In the meantime, happy reading, happy writing, and I'll see you next time.